Welcome to Aimee Nolte Music. I'm Aimee Nolte, and today I would like to talk to you about scat singing over a blues. F blues, to be exact. I've had some requests for this one. This is also the type of thing that can be used for an instrumentalist as well. It doesn't just have to be for singers. If you haven't noticed by now, I really like to sound like an instrumentalist when I scat sing, so I tend to avoid using harsh syllables or syllables that might call attention to themselves. Typically, I just like to sound as fluid and smooth and kind of like I'm trying to call the least amount of attention to myself when I'm scat singing. It's never my intent to make people go, ooh, what's she saying, Scooby-Dooby-Doo or something like that, but wow, she's nailing the changes. That's always been my goal. I learned to scat sing from somebody named Michelle Weir. I mentioned her in the video of myself and Phil Mattson, that she was one of his students and that now she and I are friends, and we are. And I'm going to tell you about that story really soon in another video, because Michelle has developed an app that I think is really useful to learn to scat sing. But back when I was a kid and I heard Michelle scat sing for the first time, I was like, oh wow, that's like nothing I've ever heard before. And I changed my own scat singing to mirror her. She had an album, it was just a duo album with her and Phil Mattson, and she just sang a lot of standards and took a scat chorus on like all the tunes. And I learned those solos. So it's really important to transcribe and to learn instrumentalist solos and to learn to sing along with them, but how do you learn syllables to scat sing if you're just singing with an instrumentalist? That's hard. So I was lucky to have a really nice recording that I liked. It's actually out of print now, you can't get it. But I think that was the most helpful to me, to have Michelle to sing along with and to teach me about the syllables. Anyway, I'm going to help you with that today. My plan is to take 3 choruses over an F blues. I'm just going to play simple bass notes for myself, and I'm going to try to take really nice choruses, and what I'm going to do is when I'm all finished, I will transcribe the first chorus of whatever I sing and make it available for you as a worksheet. Now, I am going to sing 2 more choruses, so if anyone would like to transcribe those choruses as well, there'll be a little something in it for you. I'll let you have one of my transcriptions. You can pick one, or the other thing I'll do is, the other thing I'll offer if you do transcribe one of those 2 choruses is a 30-minute Skype lesson for free. First come, first serve. Okay, I'm going to do my best to just look at the camera and take 3 solid choruses. Da 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 Not bad, there was 3 though. All right, so there we go. I'll transcribe the first. Somebody else, if you want to, you don't have to. Transcribe the second, somebody else transcribe the third. And maybe you could leave it in the comments if you plan to do that. Say, I'm working on the second. And so if somebody goes down and sees that, they could be like, okay, I'll work on the third. And then you put that and then go for it, and it's a race. So, in closing, listen to it. Learn it. You're going to have to listen to it a whole lot. Even if you don't have it transcribed, You can learn it just by ear, just by making it be the only thing that you listen to for a couple of days. It might take that long. You might need to go a little bit at a time, like you just listen to the first chorus and then rewind and first chorus again, and you'll get the notes. And as these notes start to sink in, you're gonna know the syllables. You'll know what they are. It's repetition, just repetition. You listen a bunch of times, and it's gonna take focused listening as well. You can't just have it on in the background. You have to actually be paying attention. As you sing along with this, you'll start to understand what it means to nail the changes and how you work through these chords, hit the thirds and sevens and the strong tones. And I've given you just a whole bunch of licks. You get licks anywhere, but if you happen to like the way that I choose my syllables, then you've got them now. You've got some, and you can take them and try to adopt this kind of philosophy into your own scat singing. Now, if you don't like it, you go listen to somebody else. There are plenty of good scat singers out there that use other syllables, and that's just fine. It's just a matter of taste. Thanks for being with me today. I'll see you next time on Aimee Nolte Music.